When you come to see Shi-Queeta perform, you're gonna expect to see Tina Turner at her best. Nothing but cheering and laughter. They're gonna get the best show of their life. Hi, I'm Jerry Van Hook. I'm based in Washington, D.C., and my drag name is Shi-Queeta-Lee. I love the art form of entertainment. To be able to put on makeup and transform into someone else is just a rush for me. They come to me at the end of the show and say, oh my God, that song or your talent, it just touched me in such a way. That to me is showing that I have done my job as an entertainer. Since I've been doing drag so long and now I'm 57 years old, do I consider myself as an OG? I guess I am. Like they say, you can't keep a good girl down because hair and paint makes a man what he ain't. So I will live to be the OG of Washington, D.C. Shi-Queeta is loud, outgoing, compared to Jerry, who is more laid back. If I'm out of drag as Jerry and I walk down the street, you would never know that she do drag. My upbringing as Jerry, I'm from a small town called Gretna, Virginia, where we raise tobacco, horses, cows, chickens, pigs. You know, living on a farm in the country, there was nothing really much to do but to play sports. I started playing football, basketball, tennis, track, and then another thing snuck up on me. I think I was coming out, you know, being a queen, is I auditioned to be the mascot. And then I pursued a singing career. So I packed up my clothes Christmas Day and I moved to Washington, D.C. in 1984. Being here in Washington, D.C., that's when I found out that I'm gay. I play with a gay softball league called the Naga here in Washington, D.C. And at the end of the season, they have a fundraiser pageant called Miss Magic Pageant. And so I went and I competed in the pageant, I won. And so I was like, you can make this much money putting on a dress and wig and nails and pumps for 5 minutes. 24 years later, I'm doing it. Shi-Queeta-Lee was born. When I first started doing drag, it was hard for me to get on shows. You had to prove yourself. You had to send in audition tapes. Compared to now, these girls really don't understand how hard it was, what we went through. Most people get in drag, they just perform and just do numbers of other people's music. I wanted to get in drag and impersonate illusions on characters as far as Diana Ross, Tina Turner, Mary J. Blige. My drag career involved over the years, I'm getting more prominent gigs, breaking ground of being the first drag queen to perform at the White House under the Obama administration, being the first drag queen to headline the Howard Theater since the 1960s of the Jewel Box Revue. Also being the first drag queen to host my own show at the John F. Kennedy Center of Performing Arts on the Millennium Stage. Being at the White House was something out of this world, something I'd never seen before. Walking through the halls was like, wow. This is where the Obamas walked down the hall. This is where all the past presidents walked down the hall. It was something surreal. As I walk and look at the Lincoln Memorial, having the opportunity to walk down this path and be myself and living in my truth as being a gay male here in Washington, D.C. As an activist, my hopes and dreams is that one day we don't have to continue to fight to be ourselves and live in our truth. And as an OG drag performer, you know, I'm getting old now, so I feel that I have accomplished a lot. So my dreams and hopes will be that whoever comes after me will remember that I was one of the ones who made a path for them to be who they are and to be accepted in society. The advice I have to give to upcoming drag queens, upcoming trans people, upcoming people who wish to be gay, to live out their truth, their authentic selves, is to be yourself. Don't worry about what other people feel or what other people think or say. Kids today, they live themselves out loud and out truth and just proud to be themselves. And that's all I can say for you. Just to be yourself and live each day like it's your last.